Chapter 2. Production. By the end of this chapter, the student should be able to A. Explain the meaning of production. B. Describe the importance of production. C. Identify types of production. D. Identify factors of production and their rewards. E. Explain the importance of factors of production. F. Describe the relationship of factors of production. G. Explain the levels of production. H. Explain activities involved in each level of production. I. Identify industries relating to each level of production. This chapter consists of the following subtopics. 1. Concept of production. 2. Factors of production. 3. Production process. 4. Needs and wants. 1. Concept of production. By the end of this subtopic, the student should be able to A. Explain the meaning of production. B. Describe the importance of production. C. Identify types of production. A. Meaning of production. Production is any activity which results in the creation of goods and services for exchange. Example of production is squeezing an orange or lemon so as to get orange or lemonade juice for taste satisfaction. Importance of production. 1. Satisfaction of human wants and needs. Human needs are desires which are necessary for daily human life, such as food, water, clothes, and shelter. Whereas human wants are desires that are not so necessary for daily human life, such as soda, television, candy, car, and radio. 2. Increase in welfare of the people. The welfare of the people increases as they consume more goods and services. 3. Increase the size of both personal wealth and national income. Goods and services produced increase the size of wealth or income of the people or nation. 4. Creation of employment. Example, employment in activities such as mining, farming, quarrying, lumbering, and fishing in extractive industry. 5. Provision of tertiary services. Example, security, defense, healthcare, education, and justice. C. Types of production. There are two main types of production that are direct and indirect production. Direct production or subsistence production. This is a form of production where an individual produces goods and or services for his or own consumption. Example of direct production is when growing vegetables for family consumption or raising chicken for family eggs consumption. Indirect production or economic production. This is a form of production where an individual produces goods and or services for sale. Example, growing vegetables for sale at the market or raising chicken for eggs sale in restaurants. Second subtopic in production. Factors of production. By the end of this subtopic, the student should be able to A. Identify factors of production and their rewards. B. Explain the importance of factors of production. C. Describe the relationship of factors of production. A. Factors of production, or agents of production, or inputs of production. Factors of production are resources that are used in production process to yield returns or outputs. Types of factor of production. There are 4 factors of production that are land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. A. Land, or natural resource. Land refers to all natural resources that can be used in production process as a gift of nature. Examples of land are soil, water, minerals, air, light, forests, oceans, and rivers. Reward for land. The remuneration or reward for the use of land in production process is rent. Importance of land as a factor of production. 1. Land provides sites or space where production can take place. Example, construction site. 2. Land is a source of building infrastructures such as railway, roads, and pipelines. 3. Land is a source of all raw materials used in production process such as fishes, beef, eggs, wheat, corns, maize, oil, and minerals. 4. Land is a source of power. For example, hydroelectric power, HEP, coal, oil, uranium. 5. Land is a source of valuable minerals used in production. Example, copper, tanzanite, quartz, topaz, gold, diamond, and silver. B. Labor. Labor refers to any human physical and mental efforts used in production process and which is paid for. Example of labor are singing, teaching, cooking, treating patients, and playing football. Reward for labor. The reward for the use of labor in production process is wage. Importance of labor as a factor of production. 1. Labor increases production efficiency and productivity. Labor provides employment to people such as teacher, barber, doctor, nurse, pilots, and drivers. 3. Labor increases creativity in production process as it is supplied by human beings only. C. Capital. Capital refers to any wealth or assets used to produce other wealth or assets. Examples of capital are machinery, tools, buildings, raw materials, transport infrastructures, cash money, and fuel. The reward or remuneration for the use of capital in production process is interest. Importance of capital as a factor of production. 1. Capital leads to creation of employment opportunities to people when invested. 2. Capital leads to increase in production in the economy. 3. Capital encourages specialization, which leads to increase in output and efficiency. 4. Capital enables full utilization of resources. D. Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the process of initiate, own, operate, and bear risks of running a business venture. Entrepreneur refers to the person who initiates the idea of starting and bear the risk of doing a business. Examples of entrepreneurs in the world include Jeff Bezos, who founded Amazon in the United States. Reward for entrepreneurship. The reward for entrepreneurship in production process is profit or loss. Importance of entrepreneurship. 1. Entrepreneurship creates self-employment for the owner himself. 2. Entrepreneurship creates employment to other people as employees. 3. Entrepreneurship leads to creativity and innovation of goods and services. 4. Entrepreneurship increases financial freedom and independence for entrepreneurs. Third subtopic, production process. By the end of this subtopic, the student should be able to A. Explain the levels of production. B. Explain activities involved in each level of production. C. Identify industries relating to each level of production. A. Levels of production or stages of production or chain of production. Levels of production refer to the different stages in the production process that are interdependent, which are primary, secondary, and tertiary level. A. Primary level of production or extractive level of production. Primary stage of production refers to the first stage of production, which is concerned with getting the raw materials provided by the nature out of the land. Activities involved in primary stage of production. Primary activities are farming, fishing, mining, and lumbering. B. secondary level of production refers to the second stage of production, which is concerned with the changing raw materials into goods and services. Types of secondary stage of production. Second stage of production is divided into two types of stages, that are manufacturing and constructive stage. 1. Manufacturing stage or manufacturing industry. Manufacturing stage is the secondary stage of production, which is concerned with converting raw materials into finished goods or semi-finished goods. Activities involved in manufacturing stage of production are milling, refining, weaving, baking, and processing raw materials. 3. Constructive stage of production. Constructive industry. Constructive stage of production is the second stage of production, which is concerned with assembling raw materials or finished goods into a complete or whole product. Example: house building, ship building, bridge construction, road and railway construction, and dam construction. C. Tertiary level of production. Tertiary level of production is the third level of production, which deals with activities and services that support distribution of goods already produced without changing their form. There are two types of tertiary services, that are personal and commercial services. 1. Personal services. Direct services. Personal services are tertiary services which are provided directly to the final consumers. Example: teaching by teachers, treating by doctor and nurses, providing legal service by lawyer, defense provided by police officers, as well as shaving hair by barber. Two, commercial services or indirect services. Commercial services are tertiary services which assist the product reach the consumers. Example of commercial services are banking, sales promotion, warehousing, transport and communication. Fourth subtopic in production topic: needs and wants. By the end of this subtopic, the student should be able to A. Explain how needs and wants create opportunities for business. B. Compare the way in which different industries address similar consumer needs and wants. C. Explain characteristics of wants. A. Meaning of human needs and human wants. Human needs or basic needs or primary wants. Human needs are desires or interests that people must have in order to stay alive. Example: food, water, shelter, air, and clothing. Meaning of human wants or secondary wants. Human wants are desires or interests that are not so necessary and essential to human life, and failure to satisfy them does not result in human death. For example, soda, education, electricity, entertainment, and vehicles. How human needs and wants create business opportunities. Human needs and business opportunities. For example, the need for food create business opportunities for farming and restaurants. The need for shelter create business opportunities for rental houses, hotel, guest houses, and buildings. The need for clothing create business opportunities for clothes making, shoe making, sandals making, panties making. The need for entertainment create business opportunities for music clubs, bar, television, radio. The need for music create business opportunities for studio. The need for education create business opportunities for tuition, school, college, books. The need for electricity create business opportunities for solar equipment. The need for curing diseases create business opportunities for making medicines, building dispensaries, building hospitals. The need for transportation create business opportunities for border riding, aircraft business, ship transportation business, as well as bus transportation business. C. Characteristics of human wants. 1. Human wants are insatiable and recurrent in nature. Wants are limited and endless in nature, which cannot be satisfied permanently. 2. Human wants are complementary. In order to satisfy a want, combination of commodities is often necessary. 3. Human wants are competitive. This means that a person has to satisfy one need or a want at a time. Thank you so much for listening to this chapter. Make sure you repeat this information every single day. Repeat, repeat, and repeat for better results. See you on the next chapter.